ICT215 students. Happy Monday, and I just wanted to take a few minutes right now to kind of go over the structure of this week and what's going on this week. So here I'm in this week's folder that starts today. The very first thing you'll see at the top there is the final project groups spreadsheet. So if you could please take a look at that, reach out to your group members, and let me know if you have any trouble getting in touch with anybody. This should be done very early in the week. So the other thing that's associated with the group work this week, because this is going to be really a focus of this week, is on this group project. And so you really need to connect with one another as soon as possible early in the week. So and then there's a group project plan that is here. This is a discussion where you're going to answer some questions that I have in there as a prompt. So two main things kind of in terms of the content of spreadsheets this week. One of them is using templates. So here we have just some background information about using templates. Now, you can at any point, I mean, you can use either Google Sheets or Excel templates. For this assignment, you're going to actually be looking at both. So you're going to be doing kind of a comparison, looking at the similarities between the two. And so what I'd like for you to do here, and this is right in the assignment link for the templates assignment for this week, you're going to be creating either using a Google Doc or a Word document. And you're going to be doing this in a narrative form. So what you're going to do is you're going to find 4 Excel spreadsheet templates, okay? Try to use something that would be related or useful for your major. So you're going to open 4 of those after you find 4 that you like. And then if you can't find something related to your major, try to find something of a similar kind of content area. Maybe it could be something related to a hobby or sports or something like that, or something you do on the side or something like that. But they should all be kind of similar, but try to focus on something related to your major. And then once you find those 4, you're going to open those 4 that you decide you want to use and save each one of those, okay? And then just follow along and go through with all of this, just kind of answering these questions that are in here, okay? Is there something that doesn't make sense to you? Are they hard to understand? Do you like the templates? And then after you do that, you're going to open Google Sheets and you're going to open the template gallery. If you don't see it come up from Google Sheets when you open it, you have to click on the all, because it might be by default, if you're logged into the Mount account, it might just show the Mount Aloysius templates and there won't be any listed in there. So you have to click on the other tab at the top that says show all, or I can't remember what the language is, but it's not the Mount Aloysius College one. And then you're going to answer these questions here. You're going to look for the Google Sheet templates that are similar to the Excel templates that you found and that you liked. And then you're going to do a compare and contrast. And then tell me which one you would prefer to use. And you're going to attach that, the 4 Excel templates and the Word or Google Doc to this assignment and submit it. Okay, so that's the one part, first part of the week, the templates piece. So you're really going to be diving in this week, looking at both Google Sheets and Excel, and you're going to be doing the compare and contrast with the templates and diving into templates a little bit, checking out the usefulness of them, whether you think they're good, bad, what are the limitations, what are the benefits, those kind of things. So that's the first part of the week. Group project plan. This is the discussion. As I said, it's very important for you to connect with your group members early this week. And then once you do, come together as a group, and you're going to answer this discussion post here kind of as a group. Okay? So that's that piece. Following that, you're going to be getting into looking at data sources. Now, I have a bunch of little videos that are hidden that I'll be posting. They'll show up right here at the top of this area here today. This is related to external data sources, both with Google Sheets and Microsoft Excel. There are ways that you can go out and find data sources and pull in data into your spreadsheet. And the benefit of that is, well, it's several. First, you don't have to hand type in a bunch of data, but you actually, in doing so, are making a connection between your spreadsheet and that data source. And when that data source changes, so if it's the Pennsylvania Department of Health and it's a statistical site on cancer rates in Pennsylvania, when that data changes, the data in your spreadsheet will change too, because it's not just static data now in your spreadsheet. When you pull that data in from the website, it's actually a live connection between that website data and your spreadsheet. So that's a cool feature of both Google Sheets and Excel. How you bring it in both of those programs is a bit different. So I'm going to post some videos that are going to be right here, as I said, showing up in this area, showing you how to do it in both Google Sheets and Excel. Now, I'll tell you my preference, and this is not trying to lean you in any direction, has been using Google Sheets. They were a little clunky, a couple years ago, but over the past year or so, they've really kind of honed in on pulling this data in. So it's a preference of mine to use Google Sheets, but it's not always as easy to pull in the data, but sometimes it seems a little less clunky than Excel right now. But so it's just my preference. Now that's just a preference of mine. I would suggest looking at both ways and trying to determine which one that you want to use. Now, this is a big component of your group project, because your group project, and I'm going to post a video later in the week going over your group project details. The main emphasis of where you're going to get all of your data for your group project is going to be by using these external data sources and bringing data in. Okay, as I said, I'll go over that later in the week in the video, but for now I want you to get used to trying to practice bringing data in using these external data sources. So I'll be posting that up later today, and you'll be able to, these are some of the sites that are out there that you can go out and find data and bring them in. They're just data sites. They're just sites that have different data on this. This one has a bunch of different data about the time zones and weather and the world clock and just a bunch of different stuff that you can do. These are all data sources that are in here. So these are actually tables. When you see tables like this in a website, that's typically you're able to bring that data into your spreadsheet. Okay, but like I said, I'll post the videos. But so you know what these are. These are just data sources in here right now, and so I'll just go into a couple more so you can see a couple more of them. Here's some hockey standings. These, again, it's just a data source. So if you're into sports, if you wanted to do something with sports for this, you can do that if you play sports or you have an interest in sports. So these are just data sources. You can see these are individual data sources that are in here related to hockey, and you can see the 2021. You can get a bunch of different data sources if you go, different seasons, leaders. There's all kinds of data in here related to hockey. So if you have an interest in that, you can play around with this a little bit after you watch those videos. But basically, what I want you to do for this one is watch the videos that I post.